Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, today is the day 2 of the Navrangi Navratri and today's color is orange, and here I am with an orange look. So this is kind of an orange monochrome look because I've got somehow sunset eyes, or an orange or yellow halo eye, coral blush and an orange lip color, and my outfit is orange as well. So if you're interested to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Alright you guys, so first let's start with the Pond's moisturizer. Next I'm using a primerizer by Faces Canada, and I like it because it gives you a really good glow. Next I'm using illuminating moisturizer, and after that I'm making a base for my eyeshadow using the concealer. Now it's time for the eyebrows, and I'm using my favorite Etude House drawing eyebrow pencil. You guys already know that. And now I'm setting my concealer with a loose powder. Alright, so now it's time for the eyeshadow, and I'm using the Nyka's palette and using the lightest shade. I'm just using it as a transition color. Next, taking this shade, I am putting it in my crease so that I get a nice soft halo eye, you can say. I'm still doing my crease, you guys, and I'm not actually making this clip really fast so that you can actually see how much time it takes to build on a color when you're doing your eyeshadow, especially when you're using mediumly pigmented eyeshadows like this one. Now taking these two colors that I'll point at, I'm actually mixing these two shades and again applying it somehow under my crease and also all over my lid, to create a nice base for the golden eyeshadow. I'll also apply a concealer in between, which you'll see later in the video, but for now I'm just blending this orange color, so that you know we have good looking eyes. And I was actually trying to deepen the orange color in the inner and the outer part, and that is exactly what a halo eye is. I had a halo eye in my mind, and that's what I ended up doing. Now I'm just blending it again, and you can see I've messed up some eyeshadow, and that is the reason I did my base. I did not do my base first. Extremely sorry. I did not do my base first for this reason, because there I was expecting fallouts and I got them, and now I'm just patting in some concealer in the center of my lids so that I can actually apply the yellow shadow on top of it, and so that the yellow color pops in between. Now taking the Cuffs and Lashes palette, like the You Make Me Blush Contour and Highlight palette from Cuffs and Lashes, I took the yellow shade. I don't remember the name. I think it was Honey Bunny or Daydream. I don't exactly remember, but yeah, I just took that yellow shade, and the pigment payoff of this palette is fantastic. I mean, yes, there are some fallouts, but I love it, and I am just building on the color, the yellow color, so that I get a nice and soft halo eye. And yeah, I think so. It looks good for now, but I'll go one step further and add on some glitter. So you see the yellow shade or the golden shade from this, it's very similar to that, and it's like a shimmery version of it. So I added that yellow shimmery shade or the golden shade on top of the yellow to make it pop even more. And now I'm just fast forwarding all of it because this part does not have that much of important things. It just has a bit of correction and blending of eyeshadows, and applying it again and again, or actually layering it to get a perfect eye look. Now I did see some fallout, so I'm just using wet wipes and wiping off all of the fallout so that we can start doing our base. So now I'm using my favorite Himalayas lip balm. This is the classic lip balm. You can use any lip balm that you want, and I'm just moisturizing my lips. Now let's start the base, and for that I'll just use this concealer, the Dream Brightening Concealer by Maybelline, and I am applying it with a brush for more coverage, as I have got dark circles, so I am covering it, and then we'll use a foundation. For foundation, I'm using the legendary Maybelline's Fit Me foundation in the shade 310, that is Sun Beige. This is slightly lighter, but I wasn't going anywhere, so I just decided to use it, and I'm applying it using a damp beauty blender. Now that it's time for concealer, I'm using the L'Oreal's Infallible Concealer, and I'm applying it on the high points of my face. So now I was just looking like a cat, but I'm blending all of it in, and blending. Blending is the key to a flawless base and a flawless face. Always remember that, guys. Yeah. So I'm still blending all of it, and now I'll just set it using a loose powder. I'll set it very lightly, and I'll set my whole face with that loose powder. Try avoiding using shiny loose powders underneath your eyes, and that's the reason I used very little under my eyes. Now it's time for contouring, and I'm using the K Beauty contour stick. This one has become my favorite, and I am somehow contouring and blending my contour using a flat top kabuki brush. This brush is from Miniso, and it is also slightly angled, so it is a perfect brush for contouring. Now you just see that my contour is not blended, but guys, I will blend it properly, and also I am smudging some eyeshadow on my lower lash line so that my eyes look even prettier. And now we're also continuing to smudge some under our eyes. Be very careful in this step. Make sure that you tap off the excess. And now it's time for the kajal. So I'm using the Maybelline's Colossal Kajal, and I'm lining my upper and lower waterline. uh, if you don't line your upper waterline, it kind of looks odd, guys. And if you line it, your eyes look bigger, wider, and even more beautiful and prettier. So make sure you do this step. It is a must. Now I'm just drawing a smudged liner with the help of the same kajal. I did not feel to do any eyeliner and any lashes, so I did not do it today. Rather, I went for mascara only and a smudged liner. So that's what you'll see in this video, and you don't have to be super precise in this step. You just have to, take care that your liner is not too thick, and that's it. Using a lash curler by Westside, and curling my lashes so that my eyes look wide open, and but they still look subtle and yeah, not that too dramatic. I am also applying some of the mascara on my lower lashes, again to make my eyes look bigger and wider. Now I'm using a bronzer by L'Oreal. I got this recently, so yeah. Now I'll just take a small brush, and using that I'll just bronze up, and I'll actually apply the bronzer on the areas I contoured, almost like setting the contour, but actually you're bronzing it, so like the contour actually becomes a guide for where you have to bronze. And bronzing brings back the warmth to your face, which I absolutely love. I loved a sun-kissed makeup look, and that's what, yeah. Okay, so now I am actually applying the blush. I did not have any coral type of blush, so I used eyeshadows instead. You can also do it like me if you don't have blushes or contours. Use eyeshadows, they work perfectly. And also that this blush looked slightly pinkish, and to add a much more orange tone, I did another step, which I'll do after the setting spray. Using the blush, contour, and highlight palette, now it's time for that step. I am using Lolita, which is like a coral blush, and Lumiere, which is a blush topper. I am actually mixing these shades and I applied it. Now, this gave me a perfect kind of coral look that I wanted for my orange monochrome makeup look. And I think it looks good, guys. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. Now it's time for the lipstick, and I'm just applying it in a very messy way, guys, because I had to take off this lipstick because it was way too red than what I thought it was. Actually, I don't know if the tones have changed or something or what happened to it, but this is like way too red. Anyways, this I tried taking it off and it looked patchy. So what I did is that I applied eyeshadow in the center part of my lips so that I get like an orange lipstick kind of look, and my lipstick also looks um, good and does not look patchy. So, and the fun fact is that, guys, it actually stayed, and now I'm just touching up a little bit so that it doesn't look like we have eyeshadow on our lips. So yeah, guys, and with this we are done with our makeup look, and here's the final look, you guys. I hope you like it, and that was it. That was what I wanted to say, and I'll see you in the next episode of Navrangi Navratri. Till then, bye guys, take care and enjoy the festivities.